Whoops.
Are we?
All right, here we go.
You got nothing to see there? We got nothing to see.
But we got good softball right in front of us.
Absolutely. Troy Warriors starting here today. It's the Fullerton Indians.
All right. First pitch from Rocky here. Swing and a miss.
Troy on here. Still working on setting everything up, so bear with us.
Senior night, so we had a lot of before the game theatrics and lots of stuff here and there. So foul ball looks like.
My name is Sean Wink. I'm here with Mike Reilersdam. Your daughter was a senior today, or is a senior today, right?
Yeah.
Part of the festivities. How was that for you?
Very exciting, a little emotional, but very excited to kind of get through today.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
There's your baby out there, right?
Yes.
Last one out of the nest here.
It is. So now it's just the 3 cats.
You, your wife, April, and 3 cats.
Yes. All right.
Pitch high.
Let's see here. Yeah, welcome to everybody out there in YouTube watching us. Swing and a miss.
Nice start by Rocky with a strikeout there.
All right, nice job. Got the seniors all on the field, looks like. Yeah. And so honoring the seniors today, we've got Grace Hart in center, looks like. Sam Alatori in left field. Sophia shortstop, and Iris Avila in right field. So got a senior heavy out today.
Nice to see all 4 seniors starting today.
Absolutely. All right, ball low.
All right, see if Rocky can spot today. Nice change up.
Sent the change
Right
down
at
here.
me. Those are my little league hands right there, right with my thumb.
If we could field, we'd be out there.
There you go.
Oregon.
Let's see, we got balls and right to you, Mike.
I don't know. I'm still getting to it as well. Yeah, I think there was I think it might be 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
But let's see here. Yeah, it looks like it's 2 and 2. I think the second pitch felt like a strike, but I think he called it a ball. That's all right. 2 and 2, and we're all together.
Ooh, that's a good spot by Ryder. Doesn't want to lead the ball over the plate here, trying to avoid the middle.
Yeah. Anna Paquin, left-handed batter. She's going to be able to put it in play.
Ground ball to Sophia, shortstop. Great throw across the diamond for the out.
Quick bat, quick there, but we're able to field it and play. All right, let's see here. So 2 away for the Warriors, and got Barry for the Tribe.
Was batting .217 on the year. Ground ball through the 5-6 hole, fielded by Sam Alatori. Keeps single.
All right, 2 outs now. Mejia, I believe one of the seniors for the Tribe, is up in the 4 spot.
I have her as a senior, batting .333. Ball hit up the middle. trying to take third base here. She will.
All right, so a couple of two-out singles for Fullerton.
Keeping runners on the corner here. With 2 outs, we're looking to make a play here, obviously, to keep it a 0-0 score.
Yeah, if we can get a ground ball at something or a pop fly or something. So took a strikeout.
Throw down to second base. Steele was a little late. Looked like we were a little indecisive on what we wanted to do there, whether or not at second was going to cut that off or not. But it went all the way through to Sophia. But
yeah, I'm not a coach. I'm just a big fan of doing anything 2 outs. 2 outs, just throw it down and get the out.
I agree with the 0-4. You don't want to have a mishap and give them a run there.
Right.
Which luckily we did not, but now we got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
Okay.
Nice pitch by Rock there.
One and 2 count. Little swing, little blooper here.
Chopper to
Make
third.
Oh. Throws home. Oh, 2 come across there. Well, that was just a little number, just a tough play. Made a good throw. Just a little in the dirt. Couldn't handle it at first. And 2 runs come across, unfortunately. Shoot.
Yeah, had a chance to get out of that inning with no runs scored there, and didn't work out for us Troy Warriors.
All right, so we got a runner on first base, 2 across. Izzy Gomez up for the Indians. Got a courtesy runner in.
Izzy Gomez here, batting .250 on the season. Umpire making notes as to the substitution or courtesy runner here.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the umpire's service. We know that there are not a lot of umpires out there, unfortunately, these days. But yeah, he works a little bit slower than some of the others that we've had. So very methodical.
Glad to see umpires out there today. The last couple of games we've been unfortunate to have just one umpire behind the plate, which makes it tough. Calls that are out on the base pass there.
Right, yep. All right, another hit through. All right. Okay, so Indians are putting the ball in play. Couldn't quite make the play there in that 5-6 hole. And looks like Coach Danny's going to come out and have a little chat here. We had senior night for the Warriors, 4 seniors for Troy, which we talked about a little bit. We also were able to do a little tribute. We did have some tragedy with the Warriors back in the fall. One of the players, Trinity Cornejo, who had played softball with a lot of these girls from their early rec days back at Fullerton Hills. Unfortunately was had a situation and lost her life. So it's been hard on these seniors who have known Trinity for so many years, and so her family was able to come out today and participate in the senior night festivities. Trinity had not played softball basically since the pandemic, unfortunately. But I know a lot of these girls just have a lot of fond memories of Trinity, and so being able to celebrate her on senior night as well was nice. And a couple of the players that who no longer play softball able to come out as well. So just very nice. Bella Kingsbury, Kyrie Alma here as well. So nice to see them all out here.
It was a nice ceremony. Steele tagged down by Addison Wink at third. Caught her stealing to get out of the inning. But yes, very nice ceremony. Released some balloons. The family spoke very eloquently. I know you're right, Mike. It looked emotional, especially for our seniors out there who played with Trinity all back through Fullerton Hills. And I'm sure there's a handful of girls over on Fullerton that Trinity is.
Yeah, the both some of the girls, also the coaches, Trevor and Shu over on the Fullerton side were longtime Fullerton Hills coaches, and so Trinity and all these girls throughout the years as well. So yeah, definitely emotional. It's been an emotional few months. They heard about Trinity initially, then going through the memorial for her, and then also thinking about the season. I don't know if they'll get a shot of it on the broadcast here, but you'll notice a lot of purple 14 heart stickers on some of the girls' helmets, and that is also a tribute to Trinity. 14 was her number, purple was her favorite color, and so that's another tribute that we've had all season for Trinity. And so I know some of the starting the season fast and starting well was kind of a tribute to Trinity, and then I know there's been some emotions with us not finishing the season as well. I think those emotions kind of play into it as well. Like that we're not, are we honoring her? But that's just something you just can't think about. So looks like Anna Paquin's getting a start for the Tribe today. They have a hot shot freshman,
Malaya Finch. Yes.
But starting I think she's a junior.
She's a junior. Ava Paquin. Dave Paquin. I coached alongside Dave or helped out with one of his teams several years ago in rec. Very nice guy. Contractor extraordinaire. I'm glad he's still out here throwing.
But as her older sister.
Possibly. I know she does have an older sister. I remember her nickname being Spider. So I don't know her by her first name. But yeah. So a little unknown fact about Ava is she started pitching with her right hand originally in rec, and her dad switched her to left-handed.
Strike. Have Angela starting off today. It's a little bit different lineup. We have the seniors in. The seniors are getting in today. Angela's a sophomore. She's out.
Nice hit out to center field, and caught by our center fielder of Fullerton there.
All right, one away. And now we have Sam Alatori, one of our seniors, up to bat here.
Sam had a nice hit in our last game against Sonora. Right side. It's good to see her get on base. First pitch high ball.
I want to give a shout out. I know we have a lot of people online who are watching. A lot of family out there on senior night. I know we have the Sylvesters, Sophia's grandparents. We have the uncles and cousins and things watching today. I want to say hi to you guys online. So thank you for coming in and checking it out. Hopefully we give you something exciting to watch today.
Yeah, that's exciting. Addie has the same. Some cousins in Georgia watching, enjoying the festivities in the game here.
All right, called strike two, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yep, she thought she got rung up there, but just strikes there.
Like to say hi to Austin and Bucci out there in Georgia. Sam gives herself another chance here. Swing and a miss for a strikeout by Paquin.
All right, got Niall up here. 3 spot for the Warriors. All right, so 2 away. Bottom of the first here. Niall's up. with 2 outs.
Nayeli Zunza, our junior second baseman. Leading the team in batting average right now at .414. Been doing a good job of putting the ball in play. Ball high.
All right, 2-0 count. Day out here, and nice sunny day, nice and clear.
75 and sunny, the way we like it, right?
Yeah. All right, took the ball low, 3-0 count. Nice to get a base runner here.
Good take with the 3-0 count. All right, here we go. Now we're ready. Marissa, there's no video over there, just so you know. Ball four.
Ball 4.
All right, got a base runner on there. 2 outs. Runner on first. Addison Wink, the third baseman, up to bat here.
Yes, we have a lot of cameras on it already. So.
This is true. We had put our game changer camera up there. It records the game and shoots out stats and clips of video. Just nice not have to go through the old video and clip it yourself.
Yes, but that's but
you are correct, though, Mike.
Benefiting the people who are watching on YouTube, getting this YouTube view. All right, at the bat here. Had that nice play on the tag out. Get the third out on the steal.
Addie batting .375 on the year here. Couple
super sophomores. Takes the strike there. Future is bright for Troy here with this sophomore class.
Way out in front on that one. Was fortunate enough to tip it. Addie hasn't had to look at Ava's pitching in 6 years or so since rec ball. Not sure if it still looks familiar or not.
Always looks a little different with that lefty coming in, right? See, you know, just a different look, something different.
Absolutely. I think that was part of her dad's idea there. Make her unique in that way as a lefty.
All right.
Steal by Nayeli. Ball gets through. Picked up by the center fielder.
There we go.
Stolen base by Nzunza.
3 count here for 2 outs. Nice steal there.
Runner in scoring position to be nice to get the ball through the infield into this outfield to score this runner, make up for one of the 2 runs Fullerton put up already.
Let's see here.
Ooh,
all right, puts it in play. Can we beat it out?
Number to the first side.
Oh, there we go. Got the save.
Beat it out.
Nice
Little
job.
indecision by the first baseman there. It just enough time to sneak her in there. Nayeli makes her way over to third base.
I don't know if we're getting the replay on that, but it was, yeah, just a nice play. The baseman came in and made the play, but then the second baseman was a little slow in covering. First baseman couldn't decide, and then, yeah, just running it out, legging it out. That's the way you're taught, right? You don't give up and leg that out. That's good. All right, we've got Sophia Ryler's now with 2 outs, 2 on.
Super senior here on senior day.
Called strike.
They give Addison Wink the steal there. Give her the base second.
All right.
Sophia's got 2 in scoring position. Be nice for her to hit that center field camera out there.
And again, that's another one of those where you've got 2 outs. Okay, yeah, Addison's got speed, Niley's got speed, but why not throw it down there with 2 outs?
Pop up to the infield.
Oh, unfortunate.
Catch
Well,
made by the baseman.
I guess maybe that's why. So unfortunately, popped out for 3rd out, and no runs across for the Warriors there.
Planning for senior day. Your wife involved in that, Mike?
Yeah. Was involved with some of the decorations and helped with setting up some of the things here and there, and so a lot of lasts for us here. Last going to be helping out with kids, and last softball game, and got the benefit in another week or so, and then our softball career will be officially over.
Long, illustrious softball career. You left that part out.
Just, yeah, had a lot of good memories. We were talking about it coming home from the Sunny Hills game the other day. Lots of great memories, lots of good experiences overall, lots of great families. Softball has definitely been a positive influence in Sophia's life, but also one where she's very ready to move on to the next chapter. So when she kind of made the decision in the fall that she wasn't going to pursue it in college, she did have some conversations to say, you know, hey, was it really all worth it, or what, you know, was it a waste of time? And you know, it's like, okay, you're going to be done with softball at some point, and
Yes.
I think you know, whether it's after college or after high school, or if you go pro and play for, you know, whatever, it ends at some point. So you should never think that it was a waste. So
Absolutely
it's
not.
kind of good.
Yeah, the lifelong friends, the life lessons made, the dedication, attention to detail, all that comes with sports, whether it's a team sport or a individual sport. With team sports too, you got to rely on other people, and you're going to have to do that your entire life. So
Yeah, absolutely. So lots of good lessons, lots of good ground ball to Addie. Makes the out there. Great job.
nice play at third base. So what did Sophia share with you? Did she say that it was all worth it?
I think that's after she reflected and after she thought about it. I think initially, you know, kind of going through those 5 stages of grief of like, okay, was it all a waste? Was it all, you know? But I think she has come to the realization that she values the friendships she's made. She values the experiences she's had, and so it has been good for her.
That's great. That's wonderful to hear. All right, up to bat here. We got 0-0 Edwards.
All right, called strike. So had the strike swinging and then a called strike. So 0-2. Ooh, just outside.
Good changeup. I like that too.
Yeah, Rocky likes that changeup, and 0-0 really wanted a piece of it. Was able to lay off there.
Right, and the pitcher's count there. You don't want to leave anything over the plate. You want to miss to the outside like she did. That was a good pitch.
There we go.
Again, trying to paint that outside corner on her count and not leave a cookie right over the plate there when you're ahead.
Yeah, she did a nice job of getting that spot there. So, sweet spot.
All right, you might hear Omnia there in the background. Mr. Knowles there working hard to get some video up for us, and, you know, it's a constant working process as he shakes his head in agreement.
We're going to say it's a labor of love.
There you go.
I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and let's go with that.
So remember, watching at home, this is a student production. They're doing the best that they can, as are we.
Swing it. 0-2 count. Quick 0-2 count for Rocky here. swing.
Hit up the middle.
It's off of Rocky's glove, but went through for a there.
Picked up by Grace Harns there in center field. One of our seniors was able to get it in quick and keep her to a single.
Back to the top of the lineup here, I believe. All right,
we got video now.
All right,
Mr. Knowles working hard and sweating in this heat.
Called strike, strike one. Nice job. All right, thanks, Omnia. Great, looks good.
Yeah, my feedback is fixed too.
Feedback is gone.
Much better. Ooh.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. All right. So 0-2 count, runner at first, 2 outs.
Ooh, shows bunt.
Shows bunt.
Picked up by Addison Wink there. Tried to barehand it, didn't quite get it.
All right. Tough there. I mean, the defense is not assuming they're going to bunt with 2 strikes there, so good job by the batter to get that down.
Yeah.
And then Addie's got to just go for broke and barehand that, so just kind of spun away from her a little bit there. But
calculated a risk paid off there for
absolutely.
Those Fullerton Indians.
For those of you out there who don't know, if you have 2 strikes and you try to bunt, if you bunt it foul, it is a strike.
A strikeout, yeah.
Yeah, it is a strikeout, so that you, if you're with 2 strikes there, you have to get it into play. So nice job by the Fullerton batter there to get that down.
Looks like the pitcher Ava Pack went up to bat here.
Okay.
Hit out to Sam Alatorre with a great catch there in left field and the inning.
All right, no damage for the Warriors there.
So who's in charge of painting the numbers on the field there, Mike? You have any idea? Is that your doing?
It was definitely not my doing because they look relatively nice. So I definitely was not involved. I'm guessing it was Coach Brett, and because he was involved with some of the other field prep when we got here early to set up for senior night. So
all right.
Nice little tribute for the seniors. Good thing we don't have like 10, so only had to make 4 numbers. But
this is true.
They look good. It's nice. They love taking the pictures, so those will be on Instagram later, I'm sure. And you know, when you're not going to make CIF and you're just playing out the string, sometimes maybe the Instagram pictures are why we're out here today. I don't know, but
nice last hurrah for the seniors. Absolutely.
Yeah. So starting with Abby Lee here, another one of our sophomores, going to lead us off, and just enjoying this last day here, last day of softball for our seniors and the families.
See if Abby Lee here, our catcher, can start us off with a positive at bat. Get an early base runner and put some pressure on the Indians. Or they're no longer the Indians, are they?
Well, I think they, I don't know if they're officially go by. I think, you know, you go by Fullerton Tribe. I do think they are probably still the Indians, but
are they? Maybe they changed it to like the Fullerton softball team, much like the Washington football team.
I think, you know, they're listed on Game Changer as Fullerton Tribe. And I know we still say, or they still say Indians for life. These are all things that I will, as the father of a former high school student here in the next 3 weeks, this is goes on the list of things that I don't have to worry about anymore.
There you go. Yeah.
But I'll still, I mean, I'm sure we'll still enjoy local sports, and still get out to see some of these local. It is nice to see the local sports scene and see what these kids are doing.
Yeah, or just catch it on Omnia whenever you want.
That is, I will say that that has definitely been nice hard shot there for Abby.
Great hit by Abby Lee to the right side.
There we go.
Nice single.
All right. So let's try to string some hits together here. Yeah, no, there's been many days where we wanted to see a volleyball game or wanted to see some sort of sporting event. The replay there, good job, guys. And and we say, oh, yeah, it's on YouTube, it's on Omnia.
Yeah, let's check
All
it
right,
out. My
let's
wife and I have
replay
done
that.
the same thing. Catch the fourth quarter of the football game, something like that.
Yep. Yeah, certainly on those cold Friday nights. You know, I say cold, and our YouTube audience is either in Georgia or up in Northern California or Oregon is saying, you don't know what cold is. I don't know what cold is, and that's by design. So
Absolutely.
if it's, 55 degrees on a Friday night, for me, that's cold. That's plenty cold enough for me.
Absolutely. Cold enough to watch it from home
Absolutely.
with your favorite beverage.
In my man cave, and you have you got Troy Omnia on the left TV, and you've got maybe a Laker game or a college football game on the right TV. It's perfect.
There you go. Here we go. One of our seniors up to bat here, Iris Avila.
Oh, took a high strike there.
Tough call. Didn't look like she liked that one.
We have a question. We have a question that came in from. There we go. Have a question that came in from the Twitterverse. All right, takes the ball there, and the question is, how many pizzas have I eaten since this whole softball gig started? So I have an older daughter who started playing softball probably back in 2006. And so from 2006 to 2023, how many pizzas have we eaten? We spent a lot of time at the round table over there in Fullerton for pizza nights. We spent a lot of time at Giuliano's. And so, yes, it's probably in the thousands. Yeah, pretty much we found every pizza place that's between here and Colorado. If it's out there, we've probably eaten at it. So
Okay.
Okay, puts the bat on the ball, but just pops out to the second baseman, unfortunately. Still got the runner at second here.
Well, Mr. Knowles, our video extraordinaire, explained to us, Mike, that we have a green button in front of us, a talkback button that we can press and talk to the student producers over there. So if we want to see a replay on camera A, B, C, or D, you can press that button down. It will hopefully mute us for the audience and talk to them. But he said you need to say announcer and then what you're asking for so they know who we're talking to, because it all sounds the same to them on their end.
All right.
So this thing just keeps getting better and better.
All these. Oh, all right.
Pitch
well,
there.
Wild pitch, and gets the runner to third base. All right. Ball one for Violet Avila, the younger sister of Iris. All right.
Special day for the two of them. Last time they'll play together on the same softball field.
Right. Yeah. They have an older sister, Lily, who graduated just before Iris was able to play with her. But the pandemic kind of messed all that up, unfortunately. And but these two sisters have been able to play together for the last 2 years, which is great.
Yeah, how fun for their parents.
1-1 count here for Violet. Nice
Beautiful
hit.
hard
Oh, look at
hit.
that. That's going.
Get out!
Oh, I love it. Woo!
Vi. Great hit to left center.
Right. What a nice hit. All right.
Two-run shot to tie it up.
So let's see if we can get that replay, guys. Probably, I don't know if it's going to be the center field camera that's the best shot for that, but yeah, probably. But what a nice hit for Violet. Ties this game up at 2. Just a nice hard line shot. There it is. Nice swing.
Great replay right at the camera.
Mr. Knowles, I think your student camera operators are starting to figure out this game here. So great job on that center field camera there. Well done.
Absolutely. Her second home run of the year, by the way.
Give them a thumbs up there. The umpire does not like the music in between during the innings, so he's old school. in that regard. But great job for Violet for one, and then great job for our student camera people to get that shot. Great job.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that umpire a make softball fun again hat.
Okay, swinging a foul ball for Grace Hard there, another one of our seniors. Wanted to say something about the Avila family. We've known the Avila family, and just for so many years playing together with our older daughters played together, and our younger and their middle daughter played together for many, many years, both at Fullerton Hills with travel, and their younger daughters playing and travel. And just, this, it's families like the Avilas that convince us that softball was worth it. To get to know those, Louie, Josie, Gloria, Grandma, and just their extended family has been such a blessing. So we really just, to give us experiences like that really, really makes softball worth it for these girls.
Absolutely, and our actual first softball experience at Fullerton, we were lucky enough to have Louie, their father, Coach Addie. She was just a little 7-year-old. Coached her for a couple years on the all-star teams and that, so go way, way back.
Yeah, I was on the board with Louie, so his family was running the snack bar there for several years, and just, Gloria, Josie's mom, was there making breakfast burritos, and was doing all that stuff, and just really making it a place of pride for the league, and just a really, really great family and great kids, and we really appreciate seeing what these girls are doing and all of that. It's really nice. So yeah, and then seeing them give back to their community through coaching and through all these different experiences is just awesome. All right, Grace able to foul that one off. Really battling here with 2 strikes.
There you go, great positive
two count. Grace is also just one of these girls that has just worked and worked and worked and just works hard. Doesn't always get a lot of playing time, but just when you talk to some of the girls and you talk to the coaches, she works so hard out here. So just great to see her out here and great to see her get a chance to play here. All right, puts the ball in play. All right, foul ball, just foul. And is continuing to work here with a 2-2 count. Working a nice at bat here for Grace. All right, here we go. And was able to foul that one off again. She's really, really battling here. That's what we want with these girls, right?
She is.
Just battle. Keep that ball in play, and then if you can get the pitcher to make a mistake that you can handle, that's what we want to do. So
absolutely, she's seeing a lot of pitches here.
All right, still fouling it off.
Doesn't want her senior year to end.
8 pitches on the at bat so far.
All right.
Yeah, we got you. All right, worked a full count. Great job, Grace. 1 out for the Tribe here. All right, we got the 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty as a result of the
Grace.
2-run homer. There. Grace is really taking command of this at bat now. This is awesome.
Absolutely is there. She was frozen out a little bit there waiting for the pitch call to come in, so she called timeout to regroup.
All right.
Beautiful
Great
hit.
job.
Wonderful hit to the left side through the 5-6 hole there for a single. What a fantastic at bat for Grace Harns.
Yeah, that's great. Number 9 batter coming in, just battling there. 9 pitch at bat, 10 pitch at bat actually, and to able to have success there. That's exactly what you want. That's a great senior night memory for Grace. Great job. All right, back to the top here, Angela. And Angela definitely has some home run power as well, has a home run this year, and has some pop in that bat. So great replay. Thanks, guys. Okay, puts the ball in play, but the second baseman's able to handle it.
Nice play there made by the second baseman.
But great job for the Warriors here. All right, we got I had my outs mixed up, so we're able to advance the runner there. It was a slow hit ball, so they weren't able to get the lead runner, so that's nice. Nice job, Grace, to get there to second. Now we got 2 outs for Sammy Alatorre with a runner in scoring position here. Okay.
Good take with the ball outside.
Yeah, we probably lucked out there a little bit. It was just a slow hit enough that Fullerton was not able to get that lead runner there.
Yeah, good hustle by Grace to get down there to second as well.
All right, fouled off.
Sammy turns on one there. All right, here with 2 outs, if Sam can hit it through the gap here, we can score Grace pretty easily.
Called strike.
It's a good inside pitch there.
Yeah, probably a good take there. Not sure she was going to be able to do much with that pitch. But she's going to have to battle now. So hopefully she took some inspiration from Grace here and is able to battle. Here we go. 1 and 2. All right, good eye there. That was definitely a chase pitch, trying to get her to chase that up high pitch. So good for Sammy to lay off that one. All right, 2-2 count.
Ball
All
low.
right. Trying to paint those corners, and umpire's not giving it to her. So we got 3-2, full count here. Grace won't be in motion, but she'll be definitely off and ready to be running if this ball's put in play.
Caught looking.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get 3 of those in a row, unfortunately. So was able to take a couple for balls, but yeah, just unfortunately not able to get it there. But the Troy Warriors are able to equalize it on the 2-run home run by Violet Avila. And let's see what they can do now.
We're all evened up.
Absolutely. Top of the 3rd inning here. So, Sean, you're going to need to get a new broadcasting partner next year, which
yes.
I'm sure will not be too difficult because this is – okay. All right. We're going to talk about ourselves. We like to talk about ourselves. Hello, Troy Omnia. Hi there. Hi, YouTube.
Oh, look at that.
So we just, we're just a couple of dads out here talking. We love to talk about softball, and our wives love us being over here because it means that we're not sitting next to them talking about what happened there, why did that girl swing at that, how come she didn't swing at that, why did my daughter not make that play. So now we don't, they don't have to listen to us.
Yeah, it's less stressful for us too.
Yes. So we, because no matter what Sean and I say to each other, we're going home in separate cars.
This is true.
We're just having good fun out here. So it's fun to be able to talk about softball. It's fun to be able to talk about not only our daughters, but a lot of these other girls that we have come to know over the years, either through Fullerton Hills or through travel or just through school and some of these families. So we really do appreciate the chance to come out here and share what we love with all of you guys. So
absolutely, it's a lot of fun for us, especially coaching a lot of these girls on many of the Fullerton district teams, whether it's here at Fullerton High School, Sonora, La Habra, what have you. It's just fun to see them blossoming into wonderful women.
Absolutely. So just a good fun group. Oh, nice hit there.
Line drive right at Sam Alatorre with a great catch out in left field there.
All right, nice job.
Coach Brett saying 2 for 27 here.
There we go. Yes, we did have a pinch hitter there, Vasquez, and had a line drive out. Thank you. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. Yeah, I noticed the numbers were different and was a little confused, so we're all good there.
Those of you at home that don't know, Mike here next to me is calling the game, color calling the game, and scoring it on his phone all at the same time. He's what his wife would call a double threat, maybe a triple threat in some other area. What's your triple there, Mike?
My wife calls me lots of things, so we're going to have to narrow that down. I'm not sure, but
maybe we'll call you a two-tool athlete.
The only thing she doesn't call me is late for dinner, so...
Change up, poked out to Sam Alatorre again with another great catch in left field. She's all over the place. Good to see her engaged after a tough at bat there in the last part of the inning.
Yeah, a couple nice plays there. Sam is not always our normal left fielder, so for her to get some time out there as a senior on senior night, that's great. All right, nice replay again, Omnia. Thank you guys. We got another shout out and more people watching here. So just appreciate all you guys. Madeline, thank you for watching out there at work. If anybody wants to send us more questions, feel free. You can either put them on the YouTube page and the booth can get those to us, or you can text us or whatever. We got another ball here for Rocky. Galvan up to bat, number 48.
Galvan, I was fortunate to coach her a year in All-Stars.
Okay. Yeah, this Fullerton team is a little bit younger. A lot of sophomores on Troy, also a lot of freshmen and sophomores on Fullerton. So I'm not as familiar with some of the younger girls, but you are, because your daughter is, you're more in that age group. So.
Right.
But it's, time moves on, right? And it's just nice to see how time just continues to cycle, and you see these next girls coming in. It's great.
Absolutely. And every once in a while we'll be out and about and bump into one of them who, if I haven't seen them in 3-4 years, they look like a completely different human being. Pop up, Abby Lee. Oh, beautiful effort by her. Full Superman dive on that one. Just a little short.
Yeah, I don't know if replay A is going to be able to get that or not, but that was a nice.
Great effort.
Nice, good effort there.
But absolutely, they'll come up, hi, Coach Sean, hi, Coach Wink, and it takes a minute to register, if not more, as to who this young lady is. I could see it in their face sometimes.
Right.
But just so fun to see them growing up.
Yeah, I'll give I'm a high school teacher, and so nice swing and a miss there.
Great pitch by Rock.
Great pitch.
Yeah, I'm sure you come across that a lot with your students, Mike, right?
Well,
you're out and about, and you see them outside the classroom, or they see you out in the wild, as my wife as a teacher likes to explain it to me.
Yes, I was going to say teacher that I work with for many years, Jim Patton, and would say, I see somebody out in town, and if I don't remember them or if I see them on campus, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. And I said, hey, Jim, wait, you call me buddy. Right. You know my name? And he said, sure I do, buddy.
Yeah, there's too many names in his head to remember.
So, yeah. Hello again. So we got bottom of the third here, so it's all knotted up at 2. And so Troy right back in this, and heart of the lineup up. Nayeli is going to be starting us off. Nayeli started the season in the leadoff spot, so this is a very comfortable position for her, and has done a nice job for the Warriors. Absolutely.
And to your point earlier, Mike, yeah, I need to start interviewing for a co-chair over here for next year, because you're going to be, you and your 3 cats are going to be at home.
We will be watching. I promise you, we will be watching, and we'll send in our questions. But yeah, time to pass the torch and get it moved on. And I already taught you how to do Game Changer, so you're I'm sure you're already going to be pulled into that.
The problem is
world.
I'm a one-trick pony, not a double threat like yourself. So
Well,
it's
no,
gonna
you're
be.
telling me that you're doing the game changer for basketball, which sounds horrendous compared to softball.
It
So,
is. It's hard to keep
keeping
track of
of
that.
the assists and keeping track of what happened, who all touched the ball on each play, and things like that.
Who
It's,
rebounded it? Who got a shot off? Who missed a shot? You got to watch it all and then keep it in my pea brain, and then I got to quick enter it while the ball's coming the other way, which is difficult. But
I feel very lucky that my daughters never took up basketball. So, called strike for Niali there. Looks like we've switched pitchers. Looks like we have number 13 now, Salcido pitching.
A junior.
Still another lefty here, so they're still getting that same lefty look.
Okay, throws a
change up there.
Change up high.
Fullerton is going to be playing in CIF next week, so they'll finish third in the league. Troy was definitely in the hunt early on, but then unfortunately just not able to convert a couple of close games. But so, you know, Troy or Fullerton is kind of playing for the postseason here, so probably trying some different things and seeing what they're going to be doing next week in CIF. Okay. Although I would not expect them to pitch a lot of other girls. They've got that freshman ace who's got those good genes, those Jenny Finch genes. But you know, good to see them getting some other girls in and seeing some different stuff. Swing, foul ball there for Niali. 3-2 count now, full count. Be nice to get the lead runner on here for the Warriors.
Absolutely positive bat here for now. Niali working the full count.
Yeah, good start here. So they've had a couple of good at-bats. All right, ball 4. They're going to work that
a little
walk.
Pressure on it. Niali hustling down to see if she might be able to take 2 bases on that, but not enough time. Addison Wink up to bat here. Batting .375 on the year. Had that little nubber to first base and a little indecision got her on last at bat. Change up high.
Yeah, good hustle play there and their first at bat. So took the change up. 1-0 count here. All right, took that strike there.
And he's got a gaggle of fans here today with both sets of grandparents, my parents, my wife's parents. They're local, living in Brea and La Habra Heights, so they love to come to all the kids' sporting events.
Swing, put the ball in
Good hit
play.
up the middle. Moves Niali to second base there. Pitcher looked like she had just tipped it off the end of her glove.
Yep. Yeah, I got a piece there, but it didn't deflect it enough and just still kept it right up the middle there. All right. So now we got runners on first and second, no outs for the Warriors.
There we go, our super senior here. Sophia Ryler's dam. Let's see if she can get a hold of one. She is due to square one up here. And
yeah, been popping the ball up lately, and unfortunately her hitting coach moved to Oklahoma, so not able to kind of check in and
straighten
sort
her
of
out.
reset that. But let's see if she can correct herself here.
Sure.
Popped up her first at bat.
I like that patience there, taking the first pitch. She wants to see this new pitcher a little bit up close and personal. See if she can get a beat on her. Shows bunt to see if they shift over, and Fullerton does a good job of running that shortstop over to third base to cover.
All right, 1-1 count now.
Sophia wants to talk it over.
Talking it over with Coach.
I know. I spoke to Coach Brett a couple games ago, and he said that Sophia wanted to bunt. You actually called it in that game, Mike, and thought she might try to bunt, you knowing your daughter better than anybody on the planet. And sure enough, she turned to bunt. Coach Brett went up to her, called timeout, and said, I never want you to bunt. So We'll see what happens here. He's shaking his head like she wants to. She took a full hack at it.
Yeah, I think what happens is, you know, she's trying to help her team, and she knows she's struggling offensively. So then she says, "Okay, what can I do?
Absolutely.
What can I do to help the team?"
Selfless.
And so, but it's also a situation where you're here, you've got runners in scoring position with no outs. You need to try to turn this into a big inning. So I think that's what Coach Brett is thinking is I don't want to sacrifice here. I want a big inning. So I want you to put the ball in play and do something with it. So
yeah, UBU is what he's getting at.
Right.
And use your power and hit something hard somewhere and break it open for us. But I understand her mindset, especially as a swing and just foul. As a former basketball player, if you're ever struggling shooting from the outside, you try to get yourself a free throw or a layup or creating some sort of rhythm there, and sometimes bunting and just putting the bat on the ball, whether you get out or not, helps to kind of settle yourself for future at bats.
Right. And I think also, you know, with high school, you got to just put the ball in play sometimes. Put the ball in play, and let's see if the defense can make a play. So
you're not wrong.
With 2 strikes now, though, I would not expect her to be bunting. If she is here, Coach Brett's really going to be upset. All right. Oh.
Nice catch by the third baseman.
There we go. Well, look at that.
Throws over to try to pick off Addie at first. The ball gets by her and out of play, so everybody advances.
All right. Well, we ended up getting something positive out of it. Got the out, but then on the tag up, we're able to get the runners to advance.
Yeah, the end result there was as good as a bunt would have been if she had been thrown out at first anyway. But yeah, she squared up the ball, at least hit it right at 33 there at third. Nearly doubled Addison Wink off there.
Yeah, that was a tough play for Addie at first. It's a hard hit ball, so it's hard to have that instinct of freezing on that line drive, but so she was kind of took a step the other way. And if it had been a good throw, I think she would have gotten her out.
Maybe. There's a good chance Addie was blocked out on that one too, possibly.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's such a hard
catch made.
Such a hard instinct, anyways. But yeah, for sure, it was a hard hit ball right away. Oh, called a foul there.
Abby Lee up to bat here. Just foul, which is fortunate.
Yeah, I don't see that one being foul, but good thing because Nayeli was sort of in no man's land there, so probably a good thing for us that we got that call from our umpire. 0-1, runners at second, third, so if she can squirt one through here, we're going to score 2 here with Addie's speed at second. The 0-1, okay.
Hard hit ground ball at first base. They take the out, and Abby Lee gets herself an RBI to go up 3-2. So
yeah,
good at bat by Abby Lee there to put the ball in play on the right side.
Yep, that's the key, right? Is getting it to that right side because they weren't playing up, so they're not trying to cut that run off. And so if you can get it to that side, you're gonna score that runner from third. So great job.
Here we go with Violet up to bat. You saw her sister hit a 2-run shot to left field, so see if she can keep up with baby sis here. Calls timeout. Swats some gnats out of her face.
Yeah, the gnats, everybody wants to get a piece of these seniors here, and even the gnats are trying to get in on the action. Iris gets a little nubber in there,
right field,
gets
and
it
it
down.
drops.
Great job.
Beautiful RBI by her on senior day.
Okay, so she was not going to let her sister outdo her here. Gets that RBI across. Great job.
Absolutely. Troy goes up 4-2 there. Here's baby sis up to bat.
All right, so Violet.
Now this is the tough one. After you hit a home run, it's got to be hard not to swing out of your shoes here.
See Iris running down to first base there. Probably a big smile on her face. Can't see, she's got her back turned, but nice, another hard
hit
shot.
Ball to the right side. Second baseman makes a great play
nice
after going off to the first baseman's glove.
That was a good heads-up play by that second baseman. Just stick with the ball there. That was a good hard shot. I don't know if we can get the replay, if it's maybe replay A. That's the replay A. if we can get a shot there. But that was a good, or maybe announcer replay D, maybe camera D. But wow, good shot. When that ball came off the first baseman's glove, I was convinced that that was going to be down for a single. So the second baseman made a nice play there.
Absolutely.
And
senior day for you, Mike. Did you have a senior day?
I was in the marching band.
Okay, what does the marching band do for their seniors?
I think we were on a trip to Disneyland or something.
Oh,
so yeah, we marched, and so I was able to continue on at UCLA. So
were you in the UCLA band?
The
what did you play?
I was a trombone player. I was in the solid gold sound of the UCLA marching band.
Wow.
So a lot of history there as well. So a lot of trips. Went to the Cotton Bowl my freshman year.
Awesome.
Marched. Went to the Rose Parade, or went to the Rose Bowl. Of course, we played our home games at the Rose Bowl, but then actually the year after I graduated, they went to the Rose Bowl, and so I was able to go back with them and experience that, and did a lot of NCAA basketball tournament games. And
so much fun. Yes, as a college basketball player myself, I would used to glance up in the stands and see the band having such a wonderful time there, yakking it up with their friends. It seemed like very little pressure compared to what we were feeling out on the court.
Yeah, absolutely.
And lots of fun nonetheless.
Yeah.
But that's what we used to tell Addie when she was small. Before she started athletics, we were looking for that band scholarship. We were like, again, my wife and I played college sports, so there was never a tuba player that was a female that we had ever seen. So my goal was to get Addie to play the tuba for that tuba scholarship, especially as a female. It didn't quite work out. She never took to any instrument, but I think it's a niche there.
It's definitely a different experience. I mean, I tell my students, whatever you do, going from high school to college, it's going to be a big experience, a big change. So you got to figure out some way to make it small for you. So whether that's joining a club or being in a dorm and meeting the people on your dorm floor, or you and your wife, obviously, with the athletics, I'm sure you had a very close bond with your team and
Absolutely,
some of the other athletes.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it was the marching band. So I'm still friends with a lot of friends, a lot of people that I played with and marched with to this day. So
yeah, I agree. We have that same conversation with our kids around the dinner table, that you have a built-in friend base, especially when you're out on an island going off to college all by your lonesome. You don't have a high school friend going with you or something.
Nice
hit out to right field. Beautiful play there by Iris Avila.
Yeah, way to track that ball down. Iris, long-time right fielder for the Warriors, and also through her travel career and earlier. We always tried to get Iris in the infield. She pitched for a long time, and then once she got to the outfield, we were trying to turn her into her first baseman, and Sophia would tell me she likes playing the outfield, right? Which is so different than when you were back as a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old. The outfield is sort of purgatory, but
where you go to pick daisies, as my son likes to say, as a 12-year-old. He does not want to play the outfield.
But they, like you see now that it's so important. Addison makes a nice play there. Oh, just bounces it a little bit. Able to come across and field that ball, but just not able to control that throw, unfortunately. Okay, camera C. Let's see. Yeah. Let's check out the replay here. Oh, nope, just missed it, but that's okay. We don't want to revisit that, but it was a nice field, and then just
got to get that throw up. Her throws against Sonora were high on Tuesday now, or on Monday, and her throws today against Fullerton are low. She's got to meet it in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, it can hard to do sometimes, right? Like my older daughter was a big fan. There was one time she was a catcher, and so I'm sitting back there as a dad, coaching her, yelling at her every play, do this, do that, do this, do that.
Encouraging her, Mike. Let me correct you. Encouraging her.
Well, yeah. No, I'll own it. She finally turns to me and just says, it's really hard. And
True.
so she's, yeah, always, and she's still very direct to this day. So as a college sophomore, Lexi, I don't know if Lexi's out there watching. She was, we had her on FaceTime for senior night out here on our phone. And so hopefully she's out there watching in Tucson. But yes.
Looks like a bit of a substitution going on here. Is that what we're
Yeah,
mulling over?
I know 00 was up to bat. I don't know if they, yeah, maybe they subbed out somebody at second base. Hard to tell. We're a little far away from the action here, so we don't hear all of the changes, but we'll figure it out.
Fouled off to the right side.
Yeah, 33. No, I don't know what they. I don't know what they were talking about because that was the batter that I had up there at second. So who knows? We don't. We're not privy to all these conversations. We need to get those umpires mic'd up. Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch by Rock. Got one out with the runner at second base here. He's up in the count as we discussed before. We want to keep these pitches away from the middle of the plate. Try to paint something or get this batter to chase a bit. That was a good outside spot. Just a little for our outside, but a good spot nonetheless. If you can get her to bite.
All right, let's go here. We got the 1-2 count here, one away.
Little outside again. Now your daughter Sophia played for these two Fullerton coaches in rec?
Yes, you know, the way it works, unfortunately, in the rec zone, you know, you have the regular season and you have all-stars. When you were in the regular season, swing and a miss.
Nice pitch by Rock, good strikeout.
Trevor's daughter was a catcher, but also, you know, when you're back at 8U, anybody who has like a shred of pitching talent gets labeled as a pitcher. And so, you know, there's usually a kind of a not a lot of talent pitching. So as Sophia was also a pitcher, so we rarely got to play with them during the regular season because they were always, we always got spread around to different teams. And so, but we would play in All-Stars often. So that's really where we met Trevor, who's the first base coach over here, the head coach for Fullerton. And then Shu, who's the assistant coach here, took over and came to the league. And then we were able to play with them at All-Stars. We played with Trevor one year. I think that was probably the best recreational team that Sophia was on, the Titanium Tigers, way back, first year, 10U. And that was quite a fun experience.
Love the name.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know, you know, you get those interesting rec names, but
Yeah, it was like you threw a couple terms into a hat and yanked them out. They probably were gray in color would be my guess.
yeah, I don't know where they were. No, we were orange.
Oh.
That was the
Second guess would be orange being the Tigers.
yeah, Tigers. So yeah, I don't know where the titanium came from, but you know, I don't ask those questions. So, but both of these coaches, when we left the rec area, you know, everybody makes that decision to decide at some point to go to travel if they're interested. And so these were, gets her, okay.
Good stop by Abby Lee there at home. It just got under the glove of Sophia there. She's able to scamper over and grab it before that runner made it home. She rounded the base like she was going to go home. Sophia threw it. A little bit of a low throw, but Abby Lee was able to get down and block it.
Yeah,
no harm done.
The coaches are aggressive here, so I'm surprised they didn't send her on that play, but smart that they didn't. They probably would have got her, but just unfortunate with 2 outs to have that error again. Just unfortunate. Let's see if it hopefully doesn't.
Oh, throw gets through there. Again, looked a little indecisive as to what we were doing on that throw down. We give them a run.
Yeah, I think they kind of made that throw, but nobody was there. So it looks like they kind of got, yeah, their signals crossed up. Nyali was cutting in to kind of cut it off, but the throw went somewhere else. So I think they just were not on the right.
Shows bunt. Safe. All right, we'll have runners on the corners again. We'll see if they decide to steal again with 2 outs. We've been through this twice. Hopefully we can uncross our wires and figure out what we're doing. Coach Danny calls timeout to go ahead and talk it up. Especially being a 4-3 game now, or is it 4-4? Am I wrong? 4-3.
4-3 with 2 outs. So yeah, unfortunately extended the inning on that on the air, and then unfortunately able to get that run across. So this is the same thing that kind of bit us, I think, against La Habra, if I remember correctly, where we just had a couple of errors, and or maybe it was, I think it was Sonora actually. Yeah, Sonora, where we had an error, and then the next girl came up and was able to hit a 2-run home run, and then so just these little errors that extend innings just make it a challenge for them.
Absolutely, giving them extra outs, which makes it harder on everybody here. More pressure put on Troy, trying to make 4 or 5 or 6 outs in an inning instead of the standard 3, because mistakes are or errors are made. But
and what I'll say, who I feel bad for is Rocky. Rocky is our pitcher, and so they're still gonna play some small ball here, and that's also can be a strategy if they're struggling. If the defense is struggling making some of those plays, these coaches are going to continue to exploit that. That's kind of their the way they like to operate. Like, we're going to continue to bunt until you prove to us that you cannot make that play. So.
All right, we got 2 runners in scoring position here and 2 outs.
Called strike.
2 strikes on the batter, correct, Mike?
Yeah, 2 strikes, 0-2, 2 outs. We'll talk more about Rocky. I want to talk about her because I think she's such a great story and has really been a nice, such a rock, so to speak, for this team.
Pun intended.
Yeah, absolutely. So just has pitched 95%, 95+% of the innings for Troy, and has just been such a consistent performer, and could not be a nicer person. So just
absolutely a sweetheart of a girl.
Okay, we've got
nice strikeout there by Rock. Perfect timing on that one. Yeah, I mean, just some stats here on Rock this year. 95 innings pitched total, which is a whole lot of innings. 434 at-bats against her this year,
right? Which
is a crazy number.
She has 5 strikeouts today.
Oh, she has 40 leading into today, so that's 45 on the season.
Yeah, so just to, and then, so for us not to have all that success, or to be making mistakes behind her, unfortunately, it must just, probably somebody who's not quite as nice and is not quite as, just such a great person would probably be, whether she's yelling at the defense or, having it kind of tarnish her attitude, but she's just got such a great attitude. And I see her dad out here, and I just love seeing him out here watching these games and just watching her pitch. So just cannot be more impressed with the work she's done.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I mean, we are fortunate enough to have Rock on our travel team, so we've seen her a whole lot over the last nearly 2 years, and she's really a pleasure to watch in the circle. Doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. It's very, very steady. I mean, just another stat for you. If she has 45 strikeouts on the year, she only has 15 base on balls. So
wow, amazing.
That walks to strikeout ratio is quite fantastic for her. She throws a lot of strikes, which means teams put the ball in play. But as Mike was alluding to, that means that the defense has to come up big for her. They can't be making routine errors, throwing errors, and leaving her out to dry. And you're right. She's a better person than I. I'd be shaking my head a little bit more in that circle if I were her, but she's doing her best out there.
Yeah, I've seen lots of pitchers throughout the years, and the defense lets them down, and they're letting them know it, and that's it's not always something that, you know, that you want to see either. I mean, it's like you want the passion and you want them to hold each other accountable, absolutely. But, you know, it's like the person who's out there making those errors, they know they're making errors. So they're all trying hard, but you just want them to be able to come through for each other.
Absolutely. Grace Harn up here to bat. Got 2 strikes on her after watching the first one and fouling off the second to the right side. See if she can have a long at bat here like her last one, where she was successful in seeing a lot of pitches.
Yep, she's going to be battling here. Let's see. Puts it in play, but right to the first baseman. He's able to field it and get the out. 1 out for the Warriors. Back to the top of the lineup, Angela Garcia. And let's see, 3rd time through. Got the new pitcher here, but still another lefty. Replay. Let's see here. See it there, but all right, yeah, you see that.
Caught the tail end of Grace there, running down the base path.
But she's running it out, right? I mean, it's like even though they train them, hey, run it out, right? Let's run that play out.
Absolutely. First pitch ball in the dirt there for Angela Garcia. She's another Troy Warrior, likes to see a lot of pitches, likes to settle in.
All right, 2 balls here, so hitters count for her. Or maybe it was 1-1. Nope, yeah, 2-0. All right, 3-0.
Here we go. Our patience is paying off here. Making this pitcher throw a strike at her, and then she'll be ready to go.
Want to get that base runner on, but if she gets a pitch she can handle here, I'm sure she'll take a go at it, but let's see.
I would say, knowing her dad, Bob Garcia, that she's been coached quite hard over the years as to always take that 3-0 count.
Yeah.
He's got an engineering brain, so he's going by numbers.
Yeah, certainly having somebody on is what we need right here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a run or 2 here, a cushion.
All right, ball 4.
Good at bat by Angela. Again, saw a lot of pitches, saw 5 pitches there. Didn't have to swing the bat.
And Sammy up here. Couple of strikeouts, but saw some pitches. Now we need, as an opportunity here, to put the ball in play. Could be a sacrifice, but also could just be trying to put the ball in play here. Let's see. Fullerton's talking about it over a little bit.
Now, Sam being a senior, Mike, is she someone that you coached over the years in rec?
You know, I don't think Sam started playing softball until a little bit later in our career. So
okay.
I don't.
So you missed her.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, my coaching ended quite early.
Oh, okay.
Really about maybe after my first year in second year in 8U, and then I was very happy to just let other people take that. But certainly stuck around and helped in different ways. Okay, taken there, smart. Right, saw a lot of balls to Angela, and so Sam's up there. Let's see if she can throw a strike. So I think Sam started a little bit later, so I didn't really interact with Sam until we got here to Troy, actually. So
yeah, I would say for myself, you know, I managed a year or 2, but I actually preferred to be an assistant coach. I felt like as a manager, it was a lot of administrative things you had to deal with, parents and scheduling and fundraising and things that I didn't particularly find fun.
Right.
I enjoyed being on the field with the girls. And steal by Angela, and safe with a beautiful slide away from the tag there. That was a great one. but I enjoyed the girls' personality and the fun of the games and the practices that were associated with that, and less the pushing the paperwork side of coaching there. We got a replay coming up here. Steal by Angela.
Right.
You can see that
replay.
slide away from the tag to the outside of the base.
Great job. All right, swing and a miss there. Yeah, I kind of went the other route as well. I joined the board, and so I was the treasurer. I was the fundraising chairperson for many years, and then was the treasurer, and so kind of helping out that way. Okay, foul ball coming at us here. Nice hit. But yeah, I mean, it's these leagues, the recreational leagues. It's an all-volunteer organization, so you've got whether it's coaches on the field, board members, people working the snack bar shifts. It takes a lot of people putting in time and contributing their hours over a number of years. So swing and a miss.
Skill by Angela, gets by.
There we go. Great job,
Basement.
Angela.
She scores a run to give us a cushion, a 5-3 lead.
All right.
Great hustle by Angela. Caught them sleeping a little bit there. They weren't expecting her to steal.
Great job. Caught the steal there. And okay, so let's see if we can get the replay there. Yeah, got the swing and the miss, and then the throw down, and ball just squirted away from the third baseman, and then Angela's able to come home. Great job.
Pop-up slide there to make her way home, too.
Looks like we're making some defensive changes here, perhaps. Coach is bringing out some new pitchers, looks like. Who we got? Is this Amanda? Is this Amelia Burns, maybe?
No, it doesn't appear to be Amelia.
Looks like maybe. Let's see here.
Can't see her number quite from here. Oh, there's 27. Barrios, a freshman,
okay.
have on my sheet.
So
That's
I think
correct.
they had subbed her out, and then so she's coming back in. All right.
Yeah, I was able to bump into a few parents that I coached with over the years, hanging out before the broadcast here. The Burns family, Amelia Burns, who's left-handed pitcher for Fullerton. Did a great job for us in All-Stars a few years back. She was quite the horse for us. Fun to see her, and bumped into the Finches. Shane Finch, coached with him for a couple years. His daughter Malaya Finch is the super freshman on this Fullerton team, who they have ridden as far as her arm is concerned, pitching. Right. She is the niece of Jenny Finch. Those of you who don't already know that, but fantastic family. Wife Danielle, known them for years. Had a really good time. Actually, Jimmy Lee and I, Abby, our catcher, Jimmy and Shane and I coached. They actually asked me to be their third coach one year. We had a very fun year. A young team, but made some noise.
So I'll tell my Malaya Finch story. Swing and a miss by Niali. I was on the board, and so you're well aware, the viewers at home maybe not, but at the beginning of the season, everybody comes out for tryouts, and so there's just a couple days where there's just hundreds of girls out there, and then there's always inevitably somebody's missing, and so they'll have to do makeups. So we would do makeups, and so we were doing makeups, and the mom Danielle was walking by, and Malaya was actually out there doing soccer, or there was like soccer tryouts or something. And so she's walking by, she sees us, so she comes over and she says, "Oh, my daughter wants to sign up." And so should I, but I need to get her a glove. So what should I do to get a glove? And I just had happened to be at Big Five and had seen that they had like the Jenny Finch glove on sale for $14 or something. So I said, well, just run over to Big Five and get the Jenny Finch special. And you'll get set up. And she said, "Oh, actually, that's her aunt. And I said, oh, well, then why are you asking me for?
Call her aunt.
You should
save $15.
You should know. So I said, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't need to teach you about softball. I shouldn't be teaching you about softball. All right, another foul off here for Nayeli.
Nice at bat for Nayeli here, a 2-2 count.
Great for the Warriors there to push that run across and get that run back. Okay, high there on the change.
Worked quite a few full counts today.
I love it. Love to see them seeing these pitches, not being, just chasing bad pitches and just being patient. Called
Did
strike.
not like that one.
Well, we got one back, and so now we need to play that defense. Top of the 5th here for the Warriors.
Got it. We need an easy inning here. 1-2-3er. Where are we in their lineup?
Well, it's gonna be right in the heart. 3-4-5. So
Okay.
we'll see if Vasquez comes back up. She had pinch hit the last at bat, and we'll see. These coaches for Fullerton, we were talking about them a little bit, but they ended up being, Sophia had played with them a little bit. Sophia and Iris had played with them. And then when they decided to go to travel, they actually started a Liberty team. So they played with them for a few years. And then Shu continued on, who's the assistant coach here, and took it over and moved it to an Ohana Tigers team. And then it became a SoCal A's team, and then it became a Briggs Bengals team. But so Sophia has played with Shu or Trevor at some, on some level since she's been about 7. So
Okay.
until she finally stopped playing travel this past December. So.
And it sounds like you had quite a few uniform change fees to go through over the years as well.
Right, absolutely.
Every time you change teams, they require you to buy 3 or 4 uniforms and a new bag and certain shoes and a visor. And the fees add up quick when you're in travel and you change teams every year or change organizations. It becomes quite pricey on the parents.
It does, yes. It's just one of those. I was saying goodbye to Coach Nichols, who one of our PE teachers here at Troy, and just saying goodbye, coming out here to support these girls. It's there's always something else to spend money on, right? So every time you change, then you're moving on to something else. But we're having a good time. It's there are far other sports that cost even more money, so there's always something else to spend money on.
Yeah, the idea there is always what do you do with all these uniforms? You make a blanket out of it that you're going to put away? That was always our struggle over the years, too, growing up playing all kinds of sports. I
think the idea is we have them all in a bag somewhere, and if somebody decides that they want to get into quilting, I guess you could.
And someday you just shove that bag to poor Sophia and say, this is yours, as my parents have tried to do on numerous. Every time I go to my parents' house, they got another bag of my old stuff that I want nothing to do with.
Well, we just started doing that now with our older daughter. So we just started turning her, little hit, just foul. Not by much. Third base coach, Shu, does not agree with that call. But we'll disagree there. That was way foul. It was way foul, coach. Way foul. Not even close.
Yeah, a few years ago we went through our old closet there and we had numerous, let's call it dozens of trophies of Addie, which she's been fortunate to earn over the years, whether they're participation or championship trophies, and fouled back, and she wanted nothing to do with any of them, which broke our hearts a little bit, but also cleared out a lot of space.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we weren't ready to get rid of them, but we did box them up and put them in the garage somewhere. But I understand now. I remember when I was in college and I came home for a visit, and my dad said, "Okay, look through your bedroom because we're getting rid of everything else." What? But now we've done the same thing to our older daughter, who's a sophomore in college. Because, like I said, we just called and said, by the way, we're having a community garage sale, and we're selling your dresser, and we're selling the bed, and we're selling half of your clothes. So enjoy.
Yeah, and you mentioned your man cave earlier. I'm assuming that was your oldest daughter's room, no? Am I mistaken there?
No, it was our front room. We had a little front room that used to be kind of the kids' den, you know, like so you had the couch in there. And so during the pandemic, actually, we sort of started to convert it because they weren't really using it. And so I said, ooh, that's where I ended up teaching school.
Oh,
and then
yes.
it just sort of became, and then now it has my buddy Bill Heisey helped me build a couple of barn doors. Well, let me say, I helped him build a couple of barn doors, and then we put those up. So now it's completely sealed off.
Nice.
And so I know when our family comes in for graduation, they're going to get a chance to see that. So all you guys who are watching on YouTube, definitely come in and have a beer in the man cave.
Oh,
and
there you go. So you've named it. It's your man cave, not April's she shed, as
it
they
is
call it.
not a she shed. She gets the rest of the house.
Ah.
So yeah, we have an arrangement. I go in there and she does whatever else she wants when she's not playing pickleball, which we talked about the other time. Lots of pickleball. Another foul ball here. So 27. So 27 did come back in. Let's.
Marios.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a little off with my game here, but we'll figure that out. Swing it a bit.
Beautiful change up there by Rock. Got her on her front foot. Up to bat here, number 22, Mejia.
Yeah, another one of our seniors here.
Batting .333 on the year.
Swing and a miss. Put the ball in play.
Hit to the right side. Violet with a nice scoop and a tag on the first base side. Good play to give us 2 outs.
Yeah, way to field that ball. Kind of that high bouncer there. We're able to short hop it. See if we get a replay here.
Get a replay of Violet there to the right side.
Following her down. So 22 is running it out, but she can see that Violet had made the play there. Another ball in play. Sophia comes across.
Great play by Sophia there at shortstop. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning is what we were calling for, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep, absolutely. That was great. Good to see some defensive plays there to support the pitcher. And Sophia makes the play there, and she'll be the number 2 batter coming off. So see if we can kind of carry that momentum forward. Bottom of the 5th, 2-run lead for the Warriors. And again, we're kind of got the heart of the lineup up here, and want to start fast.
Yeah, see if we can get some more runs up on the board here. It's always good to pad the score, give yourself some room to breathe.
Well, and you know that Fullerton's going to keep the pressure up offensively as well, so they're going to keep putting the ball in play. So 2 runs may not be enough anyway. So you can see the scoreboard behind us there on the shot there. We got a new scoreboard installed last year, and Sashan's lovely wife has learned how to manage this scoreboard up here. She's better than I am because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it's quite complicated. I'm surprised. I mean, as a kid, to make a little extra money on the side, I would score the NJB games up at Brea High School, and that was a piece of cake. You just clicked a button and the score went up by 1. But this contraption, you got to hit 10 buttons to get a single change of anything up there, much less changing the innings and stuff. We watched several YouTube videos, tried to stay at some Holiday Inns. None of that worked.
Should have had a Snickers.
I know. I even printed up the whole book, which was 80 some odd pages. It was a bit of a nightmare. So shout out to AD Chris Bloom if he's the one that ordered that scoreboard. He didn't know what he was getting us into. We need to get a tutorial from the baseball team. Maybe they know how to do it better than we do. But
yeah, maybe.
I feel like we're going to have to relearn it every year here. Addison Wink up to bat.
Takes the ball. We still got 27 pitching here. Okay.
It is a beautiful scoreboard, though. It does might need a cage around it. Some foul balls have been coming very close to hitting it. I'm sure it's a common occurrence in practice, especially batting practice.
Called strike.
She gets out of the way. I'm not sure why she keeps getting out of the way. Take it off your leg, and you take your base.
Yes.
What are we doing?
I'll let you have that conversation at the dinner table, as we have also talked about. I don't have those conversations anymore, but yes.
Yeah, your conversations are: do you know how to do your laundry?
Right.
Do you know how to the 4 food groups? You know, things like that. You know how to dial for a pizza? Oh yeah, Dad, no problem. I got all that covered.
Ooh, swing and a miss. All right.
Strikeout. Way ahead of it. Yeah, for me, my freshman year, it was a tough go in college as far as laundry was concerned. It wasn't high on my priority list. My parents would come in town, come into the Chicago area for my basketball games, and were sweet as they are, would take my pile of laundry down to the laundromat and do it for me. Sophia with a high fly ball to left field. Caught by the left fielder there. But what I would do, Mike, is the equipment guy would do our laundry, obviously, for basketball. So I would just sneak, a couple pairs of little of everything into that mesh bag, and that way I didn't have to do it.
There you go.
Because trying to go to the laundromat in a Chicago winter is not fun.
Well, and I thought I was going to be so smart as a parent, right? When my daughter goes to University of Arizona as a freshman, and I say, okay, you're going to have to do your own laundry. So I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to get you like $20 in quarters. So here's a big stack of quarters, and she gets there and she says, oh, it's all like debit cards.
Yeah, it doesn't take quarters, Dad.
Yeah, no, you just swipe your card.
Although I can use this sock of quarters as a weapon or to, keep in my back pocket as I walk home.
Oh, no, I took the quarters back.
Oh, okay. It's running your jute box in your man cave now, right?
There you go, exactly. Put like a Galaga machine in there maybe.
Or that'd be good, Miss Pac-Man.
There you go.
Abby Lee up to bat here.
1-1 count. Swing and a miss. They're having a little trouble with.
Yeah, her speed. They're a bit ahead here. I don't know if they're up in the box. It's hard to tell from our angle.
Yeah.
But usually what the girls will do when a pitcher comes in throwing a little less hard is move up in the box. Great line drive hit.
That's going to be over and out.
Ground rule double for Abby Lee.
Nice job.
Right
nice
over the
hit.
softball sign.
Yep. Went over the center fielder's head and then was able to bounce out for the ground rule double. Got the pinch runner back in. 3. Medina.
We saw a shot there of Abby standing next to Andrea Montez de Oca. I was fortunate to coach her, both in softball, and she was on my wife and I's basketball team that Addie was on for a year.
Fullerton coach is coming out to explain to the pitcher that that was not where he wanted her to throw that ball. Easier said than done sometimes, right? Like, well, if you had thrown it where I told you to throw it, we'd be out of the setting. But why you're coaching and they're pitching, right? You got to be able to execute. All right, we got Iris Avila up here, senior. All right, ball one. We got 2 outs. Runner at second, courtesy runner for the catcher.
Yeah, Brianna Medina out there at second base. One of our sophomores, usually plays in the outfield, but today she is playing a utility role as our seniors are getting some time in the outfield.
All right, Coach Brett telling her to hit it. Okay, here we go.
Hit it fair is what he's saying.
Oh, fair, okay.
I think that's what you're supposed to do in softball. It's a no-brainer. Came around that ball and hit it a little foul.
There we go.
On that one. Beautiful
right.
line drive.
Kind of crossed up the right fielder there. Got it lost in the sun, looks like. So I don't know if we can get the replay on that, but lost it in the sun, was able to get it down for a single and score another run. Great job,
hit by Iris. Another RBI for her.
Great job. Great senior day for her.
She's all smiles over there with Coach Danny.
All right, look at this swing here.
Yeah, you see her weight back on that a little bit.
Yeah, just held up on the change and was able to peek it through.
Strong
nice
enough to rope it out there.
Good replay. All right, so 6-3 for the Warriors. And younger sister Violet up. 1 for 2 on the day. Here we go with the big 2-run homer at the beginning to get us off. It's a big swing.
Was fortunate to Coach Rec for Violet as well. She was actually over at our house last weekend for a sleepover, her and Angela Garcia. It's always fun to see them off the field and away from softball as well, and plain clothes.
The first time I met Violet was when she crawled into my lap as we were sitting at a practice with her older sister, Lily. So, I mean, she must have been like maybe a year old.
Wow.
And I was just sitting there on the bench, and she came over and crawled up in my lap and was like, oh, well, hi, how are you?
Yeah, you look comfortable, Mike.
Okay. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Got 1 ball and 2 strikes here. We got 2 outs. The runner at first here. Iris over there at first, hoping her sister can knock her around the bases.
Like a foul ball. Warriors are getting some good at-bats here. Bottom of the 5th inning. So a couple more chances for Fullerton. All right, pop up to the infield. Looks like they're trying to figure out who's going to get it. Shortstop comes in and makes the play. For half a second there.
Hi, Raquel Garcia.
Like
Raquel Garcia, the team photographer, walks by.
Photographer.
Absolutely, taking all the snaps you're going to, as Mike said, you're going to find on Insta. Is that what they're calling it? I'm too old to know anything about that.
I'm old enough to think that Facebook is still cool, so that's how terrible I am.
Can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
So I just know at 10 o'clock we have Addie's phone on lockdown, so we get the constant ding on my phone, request for more time. And, it's just a constant distraction and a fight with every parent out there, I'm sure.
Yep, absolutely.
And for those parents that have given up, maybe it's not as big of a deal for them, but still trying to keep it tight at home. as far as the distractions are concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you know, you just hope that they learn how to manage it. But yeah, FOMO, that fear of missing out is real, and it's pretty unfortunate. But you know, it's like there are plenty of things in this world that you can miss, and you'll be just fine. So.
Absolutely, and it's somewhat like the laundry we were talking about. They got to get a taste of it, so because when they're out from under our thumb here and go off to college like Sophia will be doing in the coming couple of months, they'll have unlimited access to all that stuff. So.
Right. Yep, yep. I mean, all you can do is just try to put them on the right path and then see what happens. So, yeah, number 66, Izzy Gomez, up for the Tribe. Rocky's going to see if we can go first pitch strike here. Yes, she did.
Good start to the at-bat for Rock.
That's her bread and butter, is really just to try to get ahead of these hitters and get those first pitch strikes. Swing to right field. Iris giving chase.
Foul ball.
Foul.
That's a good shot there of the entire field. Maybe able to hear from the background. That's the in-laws of mine. Dan Bradley chopping it up, encouraging the girls, running the scoreboard.
2 strikes. Yep, 0-2. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Like you said, don't keep it too sweet. There we go, yeah. Not chasing. 1-2 count.
Yeah, it was a good miss. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate there.
All right, gave her the change.
Good play by Angela Garcia out there in center field, fighting the setting sun there. She's got her sunglasses on, ran up on that and made the play nicely.
Yeah, defensive change at some point to get Angela back in there for Grace, and probably makes sense just with that sun coming down. To your point, that's a tough play to make. So looks like we got Abby out there talking to Rocky, and new pitcher or a new batter here.
Substitution of the batter. Looks like we have Brianna Medina out there in left field for the Troy Warriors as well.
Okay, yep.
We're kind of back to our normal starting lineup here, at least defensively. Madison Wink at third, Sophia Reilersdam at shortstop, Nayeli and Zunza at second there.
Looks like we have Haley Nelson coming in to pinch hit, who I believe Haley's one of their other seniors.
She is.
For Fullerton.
Batting .378 on the year here.
It's kind of interesting because I know the last time we played Fullerton, Haley started at first base, so kind of interesting that for senior night she's not starting, so that was a little odd, but
yeah, I would guess it's not there. I mean, it's their last senior game, but they are, like you said, they are going to CIF, so this isn't their last overall game. I would guess that their senior night being their last home game was the case. I was told at the beginning of the game that the Fullerton coach was going to play some of the girls that
maybe don't play as much.
Didn't play as much, and brought a few girls up from JV and that kind of thing to give them some sunshine, some light here. Moving into CIF, increase team morale, give them some reps in case they need them.
Yeah, they already had already secured their CIF spot, and they're going to finish third in the league. They did not have a chance to finish second. They actually lost to Winter Park on their senior night on Monday, so which actually makes 2 years in a row that Winter Park won on the opposing team's senior night. Winter Park beat Sonora at their senior night last year and was able to beat Fullerton this year on Fullerton's senior night. So good for Winter Park. Winter Park does not necessarily win a lot of games in league, although they're a lot better than their record tends to indicate, but able to get a couple of big wins those last couple of years there.
Yeah, it's always fun to go into somebody's home and beat them on senior night is a treat.
Nice hit
Hard
here to
hit
the right
ball
field.
out to right field over Iris's head. It's a fair
Fair
ball.
ball.
She's going for the triple. She's going to be in there with the stand-up triple. Good speed on that one. Iris is playing a little shallow.
Yeah, able to get that ball right over her head, and then, yeah, she's off to the races. So, yeah, in for that stand-up easy triple. So, looks like the replay coming out there. Yeah, you see her taking it down there, and once she kind of sees it coming down, then she really went on and got on her horse there. Great replay. Good job on the good angle there on the running. 2 outs, though, so no harm done yet. Called strike again.
Nice location by Rock there.
99 here. Thompson's. Called strike again. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Rock there. Move us into the middle of the 6th here, up 6-3.
All right. And then, yeah, we had some defensive changes, which is going to lead us to some offensive changes. So we'll see who we looks like maybe we have Bree Medina coming in first here. So batting for Grace. And then we'll get some of these other changes in here. Bottom of the 6th here, so potentially the last at bat for the Warriors. So last chance for some of these seniors to get an opportunity. Looks like we have a new pitcher for the Tribe. Looks like Amelia Burns, the junior.
Oh, Amelia in the circle. It's good to see.
It is the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th. If there could be a correction on the score there.
Yeah, 6-3.
Yes.
7.7, yeah. So
7 innings played in the game, unless there's a mercy rule with runs, which doesn't look like there will be today.
yeah, it won't be a mercy, but if Fullerton keeps, if Troy keeps the lead, then they will not play the bottom of the 7th, obviously. So, so last offensive chance at the time for Troy, and if they're able to hold them, then we'll be done.
So, Mike, I have a band question for you. When is the last time you played your instrument?
Oh my! So if you see me on the shot here, you can see that I have facial hair. And so it has been a very long time since I actually played a trombone. And sadly, the last time that I actually tried to play one was when a good friend of ours, their son, was doing like the 5th grade band and decided to play the trombone. So we had gone to visit them, and they said, "Here, maybe you can show him how it sounds." So
Yes.
I said, "Sure." So give it to me. So this was probably he's just leaving to go to flight attendant school, actually, but. So this was probably 10 plus years ago. And so I pulled that thing out, and I could not get it to make a sound.
Really? It wasn't like riding a bike.
Well, like I said, I think it has to do very much with the facial hair.
Okay.
So
I didn't
just
know.
not able to make a good seal on the mouthpiece. So yeah, that was a little odd. So so I have not played trombone in many years. So. Still enjoy it, still enjoy music, and still enjoy going and listening to music and all of that. And I have a lot of musicians in my family. My uncle and my cousin enjoy playing music and all that. So, all right, so we have Burns up to pitch.
Brianna Medina up to bat here. So neither one of your daughters are playing an instrument or have played an instrument?
They did through school, right? Middle school. So my older daughter played the trumpet for a couple of years, and then My younger daughter said the only rule that I had for them was that they were not allowed to play a woodwind instrument. So they couldn't play clarinet, they couldn't play flute, just because that was, you know, like I was a brass musician, and so that's what I appreciated. So my older daughter was very respectful of that and decided to play the trumpet. My younger daughter came home and said, all of my friends are playing clarinet, so I'm going to play clarinet. And she was smart enough to tell Mom and not me. And so Mom immediately went out and bought her clarinet, and by the time it showed up, then it was too late for me to complain about it. So it all worked out. I don't think she liked playing the clarinet any more than I liked hearing it, so it was fine.
Yeah, we made an attempt this year to get my son to, who's in 6th grade, to be in the school band, or at least there was an after-school activity once a week. So he was apparently late to the party, and they gave him a trumpet, and it was the worst-looking dented trumpet you had ever seen in your life. Like somebody had used it to play baseball with it. And he wasn't too thrilled with that. So that lasted all about 2 weeks. So 2 whole classes he got in before he threw a fit and wanted out. So that was the end of his
yes, I understand.
musical career.
Yeah, I think we ended up buying a trumpet on Amazon. I think it was $100. And so she played it until it literally like wouldn't move anymore. It was so, you know, just had seized up because she didn't know how to take care of it, and it wasn't really that good quality anyways. So, yeah. So by the time it froze up, then we just said, okay, well, you're not playing trumpet anymore. That's fine.
Nice walk there by Bree Medina. Nice
Yeah,
patience.
there we go. Bree's really come on, right? It has.
She has had a really good year this year.
Yeah.
Done a great job in the outfield. Good batting average at .333 pass ball there, and she'll take second base.
Okay, yeah, just Amelia's coming in just a little wild. Hasn't pitched a lot, I don't believe, this season, because so much of that work has just been going to the freshmen. So
it's also tough to sit and watch for 6 innings and then come in cold.
Oh, absolutely.
Never helpful as far as the rhythm is concerned.
Swing and a miss. Came back with a nice pitch there.
Nice pitch. Angela Garcia up to bat. These girls are longtime friends and teammates over the years.
Well, and pitching's such a mental game as well, right? So to your point, you know, you're coming in cold, but also just, okay, tries the bunt there.
The proper etiquette there on a foul ball or a bunt where you run it out is for the person on deck to come over and pick your bat up for you and hand it to you. Angela was explaining that she's got it. No problem. Don't waste your energy. Plus, it looks like it is Sam Alatorre on deck there, so she's like, it's my day. It's senior day. I'm not picking up somebody's bat for them.
Right, right. Yeah, I think sometimes they forget to, and sometimes they don't. It doesn't dawn on them. But then yeah, they'll wave them off and say, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Swing and a miss. All right, good pitch there.
You got Angela. It's something they can talk about on Instagram later. Snap about.
Yeah, those high pitches are hard to lay off and hard to get to. So nice pitch there. All right, first out of the inning. So now we got Sam up. Swing and a miss.
Pitch. Looks like Amelia's settling in here. She's kind of knocked off the first batter nerves. Got herself warmed up and locked in. She does have the sun on her face at this hour of this field. It makes it tough as well on the fielders.
All right, puts the bunt down.
Beautiful bunt.
Oh, fielded it nicely.
Great play by Amelia. Nice spin move. As a lefty, it's tough to get to those bunts to the right side of the field because you have to spin around to make that throw. Buys the runner an extra step, if not 2. Nayeli and Zunza, our second baseman, up to bat here.
All right, yeah, you see that replay there. Great job. All right. So
Pitch
runner
high.
at third now with 2 outs. Nayeli up to bat there. Swing and a miss.
Evens up the count at 1-1.
All right, ball 2.
See if Nayeli can poke one through here. A base hit scores a run for us.
Foul tip, foul ball, I should say. So we're leaving this, so Troy Tech, the Troy Tech program, with which Omni is a part, also does, another component of that is the junior internships. And so Sophia is a Troy Tech graduate, and so today is actually the Troy Tech Fair where they do the exhibition for all of the students. And so her and her partner, Bella Kingsbury, had put together their presentation, and so they've been doing it today. So as soon as this game is over, we'll be leaving to go back to their actual presentation and award ceremony for the Troy Tech program. So
Is that here on campus?
it is on campus. It's over at the gym. So the Troy Tech coordinator, who does an amazing job, had reached out to Sophia to say, hey, I realize that you have a softball game, so if you can just come over as soon as the softball game's over, then you're late in the alphabet, so we probably won't be to you. They do a nice presentation and give them their awards and their cords to wear at graduation. So
Is Sophia doing the presentation, you're saying?
so
Presenting her project, or she already did that this
they
afternoon?
did that during the day. So that
Okay.
during the day they have all the students come through, and then now in the evening they do dinner. So she'll miss the dinner, but they had dinner, and then they actually do the award ceremony where they present them all with the awards that they'll wear at.
All 4 there for the walk.
Yeah, okay, 2-out walk. So Sophia is the only girl from the softball team who's a senior in the Troy Tech program. So we just decided, well, originally they had talked about potentially moving this game to another night, but stayed here on Wednesday, which is fine. So she'll just head over afterwards. Called strike.
Yeah, that's something I didn't know. Addison's in the Troy Tech program, so she'll have that coming in her future here coming down the road.
Yeah, it's a great thing that they do. They do that summer internship, and so it gives them those internship hours, gives them that internship experience, and then they come back and they're able to share kind of what their experience was with the other students that come through. So another strike.
And what did Sophia do for her internship?
She was actually over at Cal State Fullerton working in the athletic academic support office, and so they have a big program there where they work with the athletes and kind of help them with academic counseling and help them with different academic resources and things like that. And so what they'll do is stolen base there.
Nayeli takes
by
second
Nayeli.
base there.
So what they do is they were filming a video to kind of help them with all of the services and things that they provide. So like an orientation video for the new athletes that are coming in every year. So
Nice.
it was a great experience for her. Got to meet a lot of the counselors and get a lot of good information, and very, very valuable program. So fouled off there. I'm secretly hoping that, or desperately hoping that Addie gets on base here to give Sophia, who's on deck, one last opportunity. Probably would be her last softball at bat. in her career, so it would be cool to get that opportunity. We'll see.
Absolutely, yes. So you weren't able to make it to Sophia's presentation then today, I'm guessing, with work?
No. I think today was more for the students.
Oh.
So it was during the school day. So yeah, I've seen the video. So they did a video, and then I've also got to experience them making the board. So certainly had that opportunity. Here comes the ball for us. Ah, there we go.
Blocked by the table.
Yes,
Not my
thank you.
shin.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Raquel's camera died, so she got all the senior night pictures.
Oh, our photographer.
So we'll get it done here. All right, fouls another one off there. Nice job. Good at bat here for Addie.
Seeing some pitches.
2 runners in scoring position here. We could really blow it open here if we could get a hit here and convert these runners. Oh, good swing and a miss though. Good at bat.
Wow.
6-3 for the Warriors.
This will be last ups potentially for Fullerton here. As Mike alluded to, it would have been nice to get Sophia one last at bat there.
But the only way she'll do that now is if they end up losing the lead. So I think I'd take the win rather than the last at bat. So I'm sure Sophia would rather have this victory as well. Nice to win on your senior night for sure.
So has Sophia had to pick a major necessarily or a concentration for school next year?
She's interested in, as part of the Troy Omnia program, she's been doing a lot of the social media marketing for the Troy Omnia Instagram account. And so I think social media marketing is something that she's interested in. So Colorado State, she'll be in Fort Collins at Colorado State. And so I think she's going to be a marketing major there. And so probably get some social media marketing experience, maybe do some internships and things like that, and try to get that experience. So that's what she's looking at doing. But yeah, it was really the Troy Omnia program that gave her that opportunity to try some of those different things and really get some of those digital creation experience and exposure. So definitely have appreciated the opportunities that she's gotten here at Troy, for sure. So, what pathway is Addie in at Troy Tech? Do you know what?
That's a good question. I don't know if she's had to choose a pathway necessarily yet.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that, but I believe she was in the kind of the media pathway.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's changed, but they start usually in their freshman year in that AP Computer Science Principles, and then in their sophomore year, that's when they'll start to specialize in that pathway. And so
yeah, she was a little late to the party. She did not take the AP Comp Sci her freshman year, so she is in there with many freshmen this year. So she always has fun stories at the dinner table as to the conversations being had around her and some of the kids having backpacks that are bigger than they are as human beings, and
right,
we have a fun time with that. She'd be like, "Dad, look at this kid. He cannot be older than 10." I said, "Well, maybe he is Doogie Howser. Maybe he is a child prodigy, Addie. Who knows? You might be able to get him to tutor you someday."
Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. So we've got number 21 up to bat. Okay. Have a couple of spectators that are getting a little too close to the field for the umpire's liking. So gonna clear them off here. Yeah, so it sounds like maybe she'll have the opportunity next year to start specializing. And the media pathway. My older daughter went through the engineering pathway and really enjoyed a lot of the hands-on projects that they were working in there. Sophia's really enjoyed the media pathway, so learned a lot there. So had a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different types of things, the morning announcements, a lot of the broadcasts here, and a lot of the social media, and a lot of the videos, and all that kind of stuff. So, all right.
Yeah, and as you can see from the broadcast, I mean, it's top-of-the-line equipment, and these things that these kids have access to and are learning about are quite impressive.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, good experience for them, and yeah, getting to work with this equipment. And I know that they do different things as well, like they'll. Okay.
Nice pick there by Violet. Good play by Sophia to stay with it and make a hard throw across the diamond for the out.
Yeah, it kind of trickled out of her glove there, but she stuck with it and was able to make that throw, and Violet was able to pick out that low throw. Great job. Let's see if we get the replay here. Yeah, they do other programs as well, so running down the line here. And batter was running hard, but the throw was able to judge. This equipment is so nice that they'll actually have, you know, they can have professionals come in and you know, do things in the studio as well. So the students get the opportunity to work in those aspects as well. So it's they're getting actual real hands-on experience. So love to see the opportunities that they're getting here.
Absolutely. It looks like we got Amelia Burns, the pitcher for Fullerton, up to bat here. So we got one out here in the seventh. Need 2 more outs to close this game out for the Troy Warriors. Nice change up.
Great job. Yeah, Rocky has not given up here. She's not relenting. She's just going right after these batters. Love to see that.
Oh, good spot though. See if we can get her to chase one.
2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
The second out there for the Warriors. We got 1 to go here. Like hugs all around there out in the circle.
Yeah, they're excited too. I mean, I think it's going to be bittersweet. This is going to be it for the Warriors. Going to finish, it's like probably 5th in league, and but if they can finish with a win here, they'll take it. He's in here. I'm sure they'll be practicing this weekend with their teams. Good pitch there.
Good change up by Rock.
Mystified the batter there. Looks like we have a sub, another sub. Yeah, Vasquez is back in. Swing, fly ball. Looks like this might do it.
To our senior Iris, who caps it off there with a final out in her career. Hugs all around for the girls. Sophia looks emotional out there.
Yep.
Rightly
so.
so.
The girls all together. And yeah, lots of emotions now. Now that the game's over, they're going to be just letting it all hang out. Good for them. So great for the Warriors to get this win, and just nice that we could all share it together. So let's get a picture. Looks like yeah, the assistant principal wants to get a picture, but Abby's telling her, well, no, we gotta go talk to this team real quick.
Gotta do our high fives.
And I'm sure there'll be some hugs and things here as well. Sean, it's been great working with you. Really enjoyed it, and thanks for sharing this journey with me the last couple of years.
Yeah, Mike, thanks so much. It has really been a real pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks, Omnia, for letting us do this. I mean, this is a real treat for Mike and I. I'll speak a little bit on his behalf. I mean, to come out here and watch our girls play and commentate on it and try to do the best we can as not professionals, obviously, and give you a little bit of insight as we've seen it over the years. It's been a real treat for us. I really, again, thank Mr. Knowles and the Omnia telecast and all the students involved in this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you guys giving us all your time. You guys put a lot of hours in outside of school, outside of your normal work, and just could not be more appreciative of the opportunities that you're getting to showcase these sports and to also work on your stuff. So thank you guys very much, and thank you for the crowd out there watching it and all the parents out here supporting. We just really appreciate everything that you guys do and give us the opportunity for these girls to have this opportunity and to build these relationships and these friendships and these lifelong bonds. So and it's just nice to see them getting emotional out here. And I'm sure my wife is over there crying, and you know, so it's been nice. So
it's wonderful. Thanks
so
again,
much.
Mike.
All right. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And thank you so much, Troy and Coach Brett and Coach Danny. And goodbye.
Bye. See you next year.